may think that you need to train to failure to get the most out of your workout. You need to be pushing it day in and day out. You need to be almost feeling like you might throw up after your workout. And I'm here to give you some good news in that this does not have to be the case at all. And in fact, most workouts, when it comes to the gym, you should have a couple reps left in the tank. When you are finishing most of your workouts, you should feel like you can go out of the gym and have a little bit more left in you. You shouldn't feel like you have spent everything. Most of our workouts, we are trying to provide a stimulus to grow versus completely annihilating the overall muscle, okay? So when we provide that stimulus, when we provide a reason for our muscle to grow, that's the reason it will grow. It doesn't grow because we do so much work that we're literally forcing it. We're literally saying, hey, I'm gonna work you so hard, like grow, right? That's not how it works. You just need a little bit of stress, a little bit of stimulus, and then when you recover through proper diet, nutrition, sleeping well, right? Managing your stress, that's when the muscle growth happens. That's when the building happens, right? So when it comes to training to failure though, you might be thinking, okay, but I feel like some exercises are a little easier than the other. Can I train those to failure? Yes, 100%. So isolation exercises, these are exercises like bicep curls, leg extensions. They're basically only working one specific movement, okay, or one specific muscle. Now, these exercises you likely can take to failure a lot more. There's less systemic fatigue on your overall body, so when you take exercises like this to failure, right, your muscle and your body is able to recover a lot easier. Compared to compound movements like squats, back squats, deadlifts, for example, these are all exercises that I recommend for most of your workouts to stay within the 6 to 8 RPE scale. And RPE simply stands for rate of perceived exhaustion. So it's basically a scale of 1 to 10. 1's the easiest, 10's the hardest. You should be staying within 6 to 8 on a difficulty scale for most of your sets when we're talking about compound movements like squats, like deadlifts, bench press, etc. Now, this isn't to say you can never push yourself. You absolutely should push yourself. But again, most of those compound movements, most of the sets of the compound movements are going to be in that having a couple reps in the tank versus those isolation ones. You can take them more to failure and it's not really going to matter. At the end of the day though, just realize you don't need to train to failure. You can still get really good results from leaving a few reps in the tank, whether it's isolation or compound exercises. This just gives you a different perspective on training to help you realize that at the end of the day, you don't need to kill yourself. You do not need to feel like you are going to be throwing up after every routine because that would not be enjoyable.